Welcome back to another episode of Final Girl. This one is going to probably be a slaughter as the poltergeist has followed us to the sacred groves, which means divine wrath is in play. The bloodlust gauge will have multiple effects. She moves quite quickly. The tier dice have been randomly chosen. Our final girl for this one is Jeanette. She starts off with 7 health, only needs to rescue 4 victims. Her bonuses are lower the horror dial, move 1 space, take a search card, or take any top item card. And remember, since it's poltergeist, we cannot beat the poltergeist. We have to find Caroline and get out. We need to roll the desperation die to see if we use the extreme horror or the regular horror dial. Ultimate dice are in play as always. It is a 2, so we are using the regular dial. We start off on a 3 because that's where you start with the poltergeist. And away we go. Right now, the search items at the Welcome Center is a trash can lid, which may be very handy. Out of order signs can be found at the Lost and Found. And a whip, which is basically going to be useless, is in the groundskeeper's shed. What a whip is doing at the groundskeeper's shed, I don't know. What kind of thing is this groundskeeper into? But hey, whatever, to each their own. The setup is dueling tour guides. Not the greatest. Jeanette starts down here in this exit right here. There's an exit here. There's an exit there. And the poltergeist starts in the groundskeeper's cage. Maybe she's the reason why the whip is in there. I don't know. All right, but without any further ado, we have our atonements. We have the Will Live. That is the randomly chosen signature action card. And the opening event will be the tour guide. The victim closest to you is the tour guide. So, that happens like that. Once per turn, whenever you move at least 1 space, you may move an additional space as long as the tour guide remains with you for your entire movement. If the tour guide is killed, increase the divine wrath by 6. Oof, that sucks. That sucks. Okay. That's okay. Alright, well, that's the opening shallow. Now remember, poltergeist will start off moving 2 spots and killing right off the get-go. So, what we need to do right off the get-go, we need to focus and hopefully secure a couple of focuses quick to get 3 die and start out fast. And of course, that's not going to happen. So the short rest and the weak attack go away already. We lose 1 time. Horror gauge goes down. Here comes the next focus. Double success, fantastic. Gain 2, that goes down 1, we gain a die, and that works fantastic because now we gotta try to walk. Now, we can't do an extra space right off the spot because a guide won't be with us for the entire movement this time. They will be joining us though. We We get one success. We lose a time. And now we may actually, if we can gain a double success here, we'll be good. We don't. We gain one. So we lose that. We go here, and we get to pull them back, because with me, that is all of my cards. We have 5 to deal with. So there's a case for a guard. B2. We really need a sprint. And we're going to take a close call. I know we need a search, but we need to get people out of here right off the get-go. All of these will go back into the tableau. Hopefully this first tarot card doesn't kill us. It very well could, though. Because she's going to focus. She's going to attack. Move. Attack. Already increases the gauge. Boom. Bring back that die. Increase. Now see, here's where it gets funky, because now you got to do this side too. Increase the divine wrath by the number of victims at sacred spaces. So there's 2. We don't have to discard anything just yet. Here's the first tarot card. Oh my God. Increase the divine gauge, divine wrath gauge by number of victims at the spaces, at the sacred spaces. Again. Okay. Unleash the divine wrath. And it increases 2. Place 2 new victims at the burial grounds. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay. Burial grounds. All victims adjacent to the burial grounds move there. Gee, money, Christmas. We have 7 people at the burial grounds. We're okay. Sprint. That's all we can do right now. Gonna spin both or 2 times. Maybe get a success. Double success. That's fantastic. That works out great. We're gonna move 3 spaces. Cost us time. Go. 2. Bring 2 back with us. These guys can go out. This goes away. We're going to take a search card. Only one. And we'll take an item card. We're going to take this trash can lid for defense. Let's put some pips on it. There we go. It's a real pip. We got 3 to work with. We get all this back. We get 3. We're going to take an atonement. And the other close call. That will be our 3. This close call goes back into the tableau. This sprint goes back into the tableau. And now comes the massacre. She moves 2. 1, 2. She moves, she kills. Okay. Bam. That goes there. Forgetting something, you may not win the game unless you reach an exit with Caroline and Mr. Floppy Card. That sucks. That sucks because you don't know where they're at. Now, we do not do anything now. Everybody panics before the terror. Well, wait a second. Oh, terror card first, then panic. Okay. The shadows are closing in. Oh, good Lord. Goes up. She focuses. She moves. She kills. That sucks. And we unleash. So that goes 1, 2. That goes back. 1, 2 for that. Then unleash it again. Then unleash again. That's unleashing it again for 2. 1, 2, and 3 for that. We take damage. We undo this tarot card. Oh, fudge. Then, since we went past it, we increase the divine wrath by number of victims at sacred spaces and unleash it. So it's all the way at the top. The only thing we're going to have left is an atonement. Ain't this sucks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So it goes all the way back down to 2. And welcome to the world of the sacred groves. We have none. Now, everybody panics. Okay, top left. 5. That one goes there. Next left. 1. Idiot stays there. Next one. 1. Another idiot that stays there. 5. They go there. And last one. 3. They go here. So, still got 2 victims at the sacred grounds. This is what makes this one so difficult. Oh boy. Now we have an atonement. That's all we have. And she's already maxed out her blood gauge. We're not even going to mess with the atonement, because it's pointless. It's down to 2. Who cares? We're down to 1 die. That sucks too. Can't use nothing, so we get all this back now. We have 6 to deal with. We need an improvise and a destruction. That will be our turn. And now, here we go again. She moves. She focuses, she moves, she attacks. Whammo. Up and down. We get hit again. Discard the next terror card. Now we draw a terror card. Nothing is as it seems. If Caroline is with you, discard and draw the next terror card. Otherwise, shuffle each item deck and reveal the top card of each. Okay. So we get to shuffle these. Top item card, ceremonial dagger. That's gonna do nothing. These get shuffled up. Shaman's Bones. Look at the next tarot card and either place it on top or bottom of the tarot deck. That's kind of weak in this situation. At least we're only dealing with Divine Wrath. We're not dealing with Incanyamba's Wrath. We're having enough problems with this one. She's already maxed out. And this one, Mr. Floppy. Way up in the groundskeeper shed, of course. Okay. If Caroline or Mr. Floppy is revealed, then increase it, the blood gauge, twice. So 1. We take damage. Discard the next tarot card. Up again. Take damage. Discard the next tarot card. And that is that. And that sucks. All right. Now, finally, we get to do something. Maybe. Really wish I had something better. We're going to play and improvise. We're going to use a desperation die. Every time I've used this before, it screwed us. So let's see what happens here. And that's game. It seems like every time I've used it during a game, it bites us. So, a very short slaughter by the poltergeist at the Sacred Groves. And until next time, I'm really tired of seeing the poltergeist. Take care, everybody. Good night.